Well, here we are again, gamers, with a collector's edition for me to unbox. This one got shipped super late. In the UK, it was delayed severely. It was like we knew about it in advance from back in April or March, whichever it was, when they first became available to pre-order. It was they would be ready on launch day in the US, but if it's in the UK, you're going to be waiting a couple more months potentially. But it's finally arrived, and I brought down my Dirk 1 and 2 collectors as well, just for the size comparison. It's lower, but it's definitely bigger. Also, it came with this, the actual copy, obviously, which is a reversible cover. Sorry, give me a second. You can't see it too well because I've got stuff in the way, but you can see the actual original cover behind it, which is a lot more standard. But I flipped it because I prefer the deluxe or flipped art, so there it is. But the main meat is this, which I have no idea where I'm going to put this blinking thing. I keep all my collector's edition boxes in storage afterwards because I just like to have them. But this is a lot bigger, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. It also opens interestingly. Instead of just taking it off the top, it's a slide bit, and then you open it like, and you open it like this. Alrighty. Hey, Sayaka. I forgot about the boob mouse pad. That's hilarious. Oh, it just comes together in like a pocket slot, huh? Oh, okay. I'll get that. The fact that it's framed like that, it's her face and her boobs. Nothing else matters. That's hilarious. Of course, we have the soundtrack as usual. No steel box this time, unfortunately. So you can see most of this soundtrack is returning tracks from other games. Also, you can see me in the reflection. Hey there. But there are a bunch of new ones as well. This also tells you like where the arrangements come from and where the remixes are and such. So yeah, I'll probably give that a listen to at some point. So I always like to do that. Now, lastly, our dear art book. Let me move things out of the way. Hang on. The official art book and stories. The stories is the interesting part. I talked about it a little on stream. I was aware of this, but also you have all the key arts as usual, character arts, etc., etc. You got some location stuff, but at the end, all of the character-specific defense. So if you have Sheena with you, Lily with you, Mai, Roddy, all the character like specific defense, they have the like manuscripts for them, which I thought was kind of weird. But then at the end of it, let me try and find it. At the end of all of it, you have a small bonus novel which goes on to a couple of things for a few pages as well. It's nothing too interesting, but I am like aware of it. The only thing that I'm aware of that is kind of funny is that the false/evil Sheena shows up in it. For those who aren't aware, and like she is like super like aggressively flirty with Sayaka throughout the whole thing. It's kind of funny all the way to the very end, even getting a kiss on her. But yes, that's small but brief. So it's not much for collector's edition. There's not as much with it as some of the other ones. Like there's no like mini story. So there's no steel box. The collector's cards. I got April's collector's card because that's when I pre-ordered it, and the collector's cards that comes with this game. But yeah, these are your. Actually, hang on. Give me a second. Let me get this out there so we can have a look at it properly. This is genuinely so funny to me. I've never had one of these. I get the point. The idea is your mouse would be there, and so you'd rest your wrist here whilst you're doing it, so it's more relaxed. And because it's the gap in between, it won't put pressure on your vein, so you won't like cut off your blood circulation, so you can still rest your wrist doing whatever. But it's the it's, like, I just look at this and I'm just like, who thought of this? Who? What horny bastard came up with this? It's so funny. If I ever have a proper PC setup one day, I would unironically use it because of the whole like resting your wrist thing. But beyond that, this is just so funny to me. And of all the things to put in the collector's edition, we couldn't get a still box, but we can get boobs. But I digress. Death and Request Code Z is a really fun game. I'm having a lot of good time with it. For those who've been catching up with the live streams, it does have problems. It's not the best mystery dungeon experience I've ever got, but as a spin-off, it's really fun, and I'm really excited to see what it brings towards the future when we're inevitably here again for Death End 3 and who knows how long. But that's all. Thank you all so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next stream. Peace.